Like, just look at the computer.
Yeah.
You're gonna love this footage.
Oh, I'm probably not.
Ta-ta.
Bye. You may not be able to see it, but I'm just editing on something for Rick Barker. If you don't know who Rick Barker is, he's a brilliant man. One, extremely nice. He just wants to help everybody. He's a former manager of Taylor Swift for like the first 3 years of her career. Got her started, which is really awesome. So I thought today I'd just like sit here and, you know, talk to everybody, and while working at the same time, and see if I can't come up with some sort of video that isn't me having to like, oh, let's just make something up. A little bit of that is coming from the fact that I think I'm trying too hard, and I don't want it to ever come off that, oh, you're trying to be someone you're not. Not really something I want to do. If you're ever out there and you're going through any sort of depression or some form of anxiety or self-doubt, or maybe you're just, you know, working so hard, so much to the point to where you either turn into a robot or you don't ever get to see your family, and your life is just dwindling away day by day. I know exactly how that feels. I mean, most of you know the job I was at. I was working at Nissan here in Smyrna, Tennessee, at the battery plant, and for I don't know, a year and a half, it felt like forever. For the last year and a half of the 6 years, we were working, you know, 6 to 7 days a week, forced overtime, 12 hours a day. I had check after check after check. That was 84 hours a week, and 6:30 in the morning till 7 at night. And when you get home, you're too exhausted to do anything. And they're still going through it right now, and I've been out for about 6 months. So I know exactly what it feels like to work and do something that you really do not enjoy. I love making videos. I love creating something. I love having some form of content. And to be honest, like, I started pushing really hard in January, and this year, it was like it's, you know, a New Year's resolution, and it has really opened up so many pathways for me that I did not expect at all. I mean, I've been working so hard, and I've been up very, very late, and really trying to do so much. And it's not that, you know, so it's kind of, I'm sorry, I love it. I really love it. It's all inspiring. I'm surrounded by people that are just so incredible, and I think, I mean, I may be getting emotional, but it's a positive emotional. You know, I'm starting to see things in a very short amount of time. If you just go by the days, but I'm starting to see some real results, and saying that I can actually take care of my family, and well, my family, me and my wife, and everything, just from doing what I'm doing right now. And it was a belief that I had, and it was so scary to jump and quit. You know, the majority of people that I've been around, even through the 6 years at Nissan, into now, and all the people that I'm meeting, everybody, they've been so good to me, as far as like telling me, Dylan, you should do this. You know, but people tell me, I do not know why you're working here. I don't know why you're working here. You're so talented. You have so many gifts. And I really tried hard to express and be that person while I was working at Nissan. I really tried. And, you know, and if most days were just crap, I tried to really hard, try to look at the most positive side of it, and one of those was I'm able to bring home good money, and nobody else in my family. It's really hard, but I don't have anybody else to lean back on. No one. I never have. I had it rough. I just put it that way. I had it rough growing up. I did. So that my past, I mean, it's like well, that's one of the things that motivates me, that keeps me going. That I can't sit here and think of the negatives. I can't focus on that. I never can focus on that, because if I did that, I would just be in a big pile of depression. And the harder I try to not be depressed, going through everything that I've went through, the more I realize that, you know, sometimes it comes and goes, but I did not know, you know, that doing this in January would just really change everything. It really has. I don't know. It's pretty cool. I got to shoot a video with Bubba Sparks. Holy crap! What's cool about that? You know, I knew his music growing up. You know, I'm 26, so I knew his music in the 5th grade. I think that's when it was. And it's just wild. No one ever says, "Oh yeah, you'll be able to do that one day and hang out with them." It's just one of those little things. It was just so cool. And Rick Barker, he is extremely kind. He's generous. He's thoughtful. He has God in his heart, and he really like wants to help people. And so I don't know, he's a really good teacher. He's a great mentor, and anybody watching out there, you probably all feel the same way if you just know of Rick Parker. But somebody who really helped me jump whenever in January was a good friend of mine named Brandon Rowland, and I wanted to jump, and I never did. I was always scared, and he really helped me kind of like push the final steps into doing so, and I did, and he owns his own company. He's been trying to help me out doing videos, and what's happened now, I was making videos for his company. What's happened now, I'm still doing that, but I got so much going on, and he sees it too. He knows it. I have so much going on that it's really hard to just do the daily video on top of doing clientele work and working and trying to get paid, because you want your bills to get paid, and this is the dream, right? This is your dream, Dylan. So I'm really, I have a lot of work to do. I have so much work to do. If anybody ever tells you it's going to be easy, it's not going to be easy, because if it's easy, then everybody would do it. Gary V, I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but I watch his videos online, and he's very motivational. He motivates me, and so it was really cool to have another person to watch, to see do that. And I don't want to just, I can make creative videos, I can do funny videos, I can make all kinds and all types, but what I don't want to do is come off not real. We all go through a lot of crap, and sometimes we don't know that everyone around us is going through the same thing as that the next person is going through. And I just wanted to open up to you guys. But yeah, this is cool right here. You may see it in a little bit if you do follow Rick Barker, because we're just starting something kind of new for him, at least. And yeah, so when you see it, you know that, okay, I made it. Oh, Dylan's making videos for Rick Barker. I mean, it's just super cool. So another big shout out to a good friend of mine, Travis Bearden. He's a good motivator too. He was with me growing up in high school, and he definitely got me through a lot of tough times. A little bit of that is just, I guess if I touch on it just a little bit, I'm not here to talk bad about anybody. I'm not here to talk bad about parents. I'm not that guy, because I love my mom and I love my dad. There's just a lot of stuff that I had to go through that was very traumatizing, that it was like more like a violent drug situation, and then it led to me putting myself in the Child Protective Services along with my brother Brian, and then I had to leave my little brother Casey. These aren't choices that a 13-year-old wanted to make, but it was just a moment, and it was just, from then on, I've been to so many schools, I've moved so many times, and there's a lot of story that a lot of people don't know that I never really shared with everybody. But in time we may get more into that. Just letting you know, if you're ever going through something, if it's ever something that you think that you won't be able to get through it, I'm here to, maybe I just want to give you a helping hand, saying that you will get through it. And a big part is you have to pray. You have to pray. You have to talk to people. You have to go to church. Ask questions. Always ask questions. Keep asking. Don't ever think that there's a stupid question, because I was 20 years old. I didn't even know how to send a letter through the mail. I mean, I felt stupid. So, but it wasn't a dumb question. You have to learn. And so, like, all this is a really big learning experience, and it's only been a month, and actually the month isn't even over. But so I'm really excited to keep doing this, and to keep making videos, and to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And if I miss a day, I wanted to say I'm very sorry. It probably was because I was up really late, but there's really no excuse for it. There's always some sort of time, and if I think I should just give you the promise and the benefit of the doubt that what I want to do is at least just turn the camera on like this and just tell you what I'm doing, you know, even if it's in a moment where like I'm about to do this music video, I need to just turn this on and be like, guys, I hope you understand, we're shooting, you see everything's behind me, I love you, this is all we got. And at least just post that. So yeah, I was just I felt like I needed to say something to you. So thanks for watching. Really, I really appreciate it. And we're just getting started. That's the craziest part. See ya. I gotta hit the button. Ta-ta. That wasn't it.